Write down CH3 CO with negative charge and CH3 CH2 attached this carbon and CHO. When these molecules undergoes to hydrolysis, proton taken by oxygen and the formation of aldol takes place. Formation of aldol takes place because aldehyde is present and OH group hydroxyl is present. So this molecule is known as aldol. When it heated under mild condition, so there will be removal of H2O takes place. Hydrogen from alpha carbon and hydroxyl group from beta carbon. So alpha beta unsaturation takes place and the formation of CH3 CH3 and CH2 double bond and CH2. So alpha beta unsaturation takes place and the formation of this compound takes place. Remember here, if two different molecules taken in the cross aldol condensation, if both of them containing alpha hydrogen, so there will be mixture of aldol formed. How? See here, when ethanol react to each other, formation of one product. When acetone react to each other, form one product. 2. When this becomes nucleophile and this becomes electrophile, formation of another compound takes place. And just reverse, when this becomes nucleophile and this becomes electrophile, formation of another compound takes place. So cross aldol condensation, if we take two different carbonyl group and both of them alpha hydrogen, so there will be mixture of product takes place, not only one product takes place. Here ethanol react to each other to form protonaldehyde. When acetone and acetone react to each other, form another compound. And when this becomes nucleophile and this becomes electrophile, one of the product form. And reverse, when this becomes nucleophile and this becomes electrophile, another product will be formed. See what happens if we take two different aldehyde. Here is ethanol and here is a propanol. So and both of them contain alpha hydrogen. What happens when these two different aldehyde undergoes to aldol condensation in presence of dilute sodium hydroxide, mixture of compound will be formed. Ethanol react to each other to form one product. Propanol react to each other to form one product. And when this becomes nucleophile, this becomes electrophile, one product will be formed. And when we reverse this becomes nucleophile and this becomes electrophile, another product will be formed. So write down the product: CH3 CH OH CH2 CHO, one product. Number 2, CH3 CH2 CH OH and CH again on CH3 and CHO. Here it connect with CHO. Another product, CH3, CH, OH, CH, CH3 and CHO, and one of the product will be CH3, CH2, CH, OH, CH2 and CHO. So when two different aldehyde having both of them alpha hydrogen, so the mixture of aldol will be formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 hydroxybutanol, similarly 3 hydroxy 2 methyl pentanol, self condensation and self condensation. Self condensation means when this ethanol react to each other to form this compound. Self condensation of two molecules of ethanol. We can write here also self condensation of ethanol molecules. Ethanol. And here self condensation of propanol. Propanol. Self condensation. Condensation. When propanol react to each other to form 3 hydroxy 2 methyl pentanol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 hydroxy 2 methyl pentanol. And this will form 3 hydroxy 2 methyl butanol from one molecule of ethanol and one molecule of propanol. These two will be formed when one molecule of ethanol and one molecule of propanol combined or condensed to each other to form these two different molecules. 3 hydroxy 2 methyl butanol. 1, 2, 3. 3 hydroxy 2 methyl butanol and 3 hydroxy pentanol. 1, 2, 3 hydroxy pentanol. 3 hydroxy pentanol and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 hydroxy 3 hydroxy 2 methyl 1, 2, 3, 4 butanol. This product formed when one molecule of ethanol and one molecule of propanol react to each other. And 3 hydroxy pentanol also formed when one molecule of ethanol and one molecule of propanol react to each other. And this compound 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 hydroxy butanol, when self condensation of ethanol takes place, and propanol when condensed self condensation takes place, then formation of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 hydroxy 2 methyl 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentanol takes place. Hello students, we are studying about the term used in calculating the concentration, in which we study about the molarity, mole fraction, mass percentage, volume percentage. Today we will discuss the molality, the term molality. Molality is symbolized by small m, and write down the definition: the number of moles of solute dissolve in per kg solvent called molality. So molality equal to number of moles of solute by mass of solvent in kg. Mass of solvent is Wb and mass of solute is, we can write Wa also, or Na we can write in this form, Wa. So here Wa by Ma, we know that number of moles of solute is given mass by molar mass, and 1 by Wb mass of solvent in kg, or Wa by Ma into 1000 by Wb gram. Unit of molality is mole kg, inverse, or mole per kg, or simply m molality. Property: it is independent from temperature. For dilute solution, mass of solute is much less than mass of solvent. Means mass of solution equal to mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Mass of solution equal to mass of solute plus mass of solvent, and means mass of solution approximately equal to mass of solvent. Density of water, suppose of water equal to 1 gram per liter. Mass of H2O equal to volume of water. 1 kg equal to 1 liter. 1 gram equal to 1 ml. Now normality. Number of grams equivalent normality equal to gram equivalent by volume of solution in liter, or equivalent gram equivalent equal to given weight gram given weight by equivalent weight. Gram equal to given weight by equivalent weight, or equivalent weight equal to atomic or molar mass by n factor. N factor. What is n factor? N factor equal to given weight by equivalent weight by, so normality equal to given weight by equivalent weight by volume of solution. Or n equal to given weight by equivalent weight into volume of solution, or n equal to WA by equivalent weight volume of solution into atomic mass or molar mass by n factor. By n factor. Or n equal to WA by NA into n factor into 1 by volume weight. So this indicate the formula of molarity. So n equal to molarity into n factor. So on this basis of different formula derived, we can solve different questions. Now, equivalent weight of non-metals, metals. Equivalent weight of non-metal equal to atomic mass by valency. Equivalent weight of metal equal to atomic mass or valency. We can find out the equivalent weight of metal by putting the value of atomic mass by valency. Equivalent weight of acid. Molar mass by basicity. What is basicity? Number of replaceable H equivalent weight of base equal to molar mass by acidity. Acidity, number of replaceable OH ion. Equivalent weight of salt equal to molar mass by charge at cation. Charge at cation. Equivalent weight of oxidizing species. Equal to molar mass by charge in oxidation number. Change in oxidation number. Equivalent weight of reducing species equal to molar mass by change in oxidation number. Charge in oxidation not change. Charge in oxidation number. Equivalent weight of oxidizing species molar mass by charge in oxidation number. Equivalent weight of reducing species molar mass by change in oxidation number. This is the formula based on different numerical purpose. So solve it and learn it. So students, let's solve few questions based on the molarity and molality and normality. So write down the question first. Calculate the molarity of sodium hydroxide in the solution prepared by dissolving in 4 gram in enough water to prepare enough water to prepared 250 ml of the solution. So let's, as we know, molarity equal to mass of the solute by molar mass of the solute by the volume of solution in liter. So put up the value. Mass of the solute is 4 gram, molar mass of sodium hydroxide is 40, and volume of solution in 250 ml to convert in liter 0.25. So simple question, the answer comes 0.4 m. It is your NCERT question. Now note down the next question. A solution of oxalic acid is prepared by dissolving zero point 63 gram of C2H2O4, the formula of oxalic acid, 2H2O in 250 cc of solution. So calculate the molarity of the solution. So M equal to W means mass of the solute by molar mass of the solute, volume in liter. So mass of the solute is 0.63, and molar mass, you have to calculate the molar mass of oxalic acid. It comes 126, and volume of solution is 250. So convert into liter, and the value comes 0.02 m. And you can also calculate the normality of the solution. So if you have given this value and calculate the normality, then what happens? For normality, formula of normality is mass of the solute by equivalent weight and the volume in liter. So at first find out the equivalent weight of oxalic acid. Equivalent weight of oxalic acid, we know the formula, molar mass by number of basicity. Basicity is 2, so equivalent weight comes 63. So put up the value, convert 0.63 63 given mass, and the molar mass equivalent weight comes 63, and volume of solution liter comes in 0.25. So the value comes in 0.04, and so by this simple method you can calculate the molarity, molality and normality. So students, do practice on the basis of formula, simple question. First solve the simple question, all the NCERT question. In the next class we will start next topic. So prepare this chapter in very planned way and learn